Hello YouTube, welcome to Sunday in the shop. My birthday's in a few days, so this is an early birthday present. I've got it a few days early. Almost doesn't fit it, I'm on the second notch. If I go to the first notch, I can't get my little buckles. See, I got two of these. Okay, we'll take it off so we can show you a little bit better. This is a SNK 805. I found it on Amazon. They run around $50. I can't tell you the total shipping because I got the one-day shipping or whatever, but I know it's hard to focus in here, but I will include some pictures of it. Has a day and date. Inside, I'll take a picture of that. You can actually see the movement. It is hard to tell to the camera whether this is focusing or not. Let's get it around here. Okay, the little flywheels at the top. I don't know if it's going to pick that up. There you go, OD green. Okay, the dial. You have the minutes out there on the outside, the hour on the dial on the inside. Okay, it says military style watch. Well, I did a little research. This watch was designed after a watch from the German Luftwaffe. Sorry if I can't sorry if I can't pronounce that. It's not my language, but even before, I think it was even before World War II, this watch was designed this way. And they made reference to that triangle being at the top instead of being 60 minutes. And let's see, anything else? A lot of the videos I watched on it, they say it's kind of too small for a man's watch. Well, it's 30 millimeters. I don't have my rotors. 30 millimeters is the crystal. Okay. It's just as big, if not bigger, than the older Timex watches like my dad would have wore. So it's plenty big enough for me. I have a big wrist. Like I said, you can see where the strap hardly fits me. So they make a model that's bigger than that, which is way too bigger for me. Of course, I like this dial on it. Another thing they mention in a lot of videos, you can't synchronize the minute hand with the second hand. Well, the instructions tells you when the second hand's on the 12, is what I do on all my watches. I wait till the second hand gets on the 12, I have it on the minute that I want, and then I push the stem in real quick. It's kind of synchronized. It does not matter to me, okay? I like this because I can look at it and I get the minutes out here. It isn't looking at the number 3 and knows that's 15 minutes after. You know what I mean. Or like, say when it's over here on the 9, it says 45 minutes. So it's 45 minutes out. So it's easier for me to actually read than a regular watch, is what caught my attention. So we're going to slowly bring it up here again. I don't think it's going to focus. Maybe it's better to stay back here. But we'll give you a couple pictures of it. We may make a test, try to telemacro video it. Because it has a sweeping second hand. It doesn't go click, 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 click. It just sweeps. Okay, that's it on the watch. The rest of this video will be me working on the oil sending and water temperature sending unit on my truck. And checking the temperature. What was coming out of it with this little thermometer I bought, and I'll show a picture of that. Pretty cool, glow in the dark. Found it at the dollar store. A little meat thermometer, and it is accurate to air temperature. I've had it in here compared to my thermometer. This will actually check the air temperature pretty accurate. So I know in water is going to be just as good as if you put it in meat or something on a barbecue. So enough rambling about this. On to the rest of the video. Thanks for watching this week. And it's the self-winding watch. See the little flywheel thing that winds it? See it kind of move? Here you go. Pretty cool. That's a see-through back. I thought I'd add this in here too. And you know it's date Saturday because I'm doing this a day early, just in case anybody noticed that. Tomorrow's going to be a nasty day and it's warm in the shop right now, so thanks for watching. Okay, I don't know how clear this will show up, but see how I cut the end off there and just shoved the wire in there for now? The big part is the old sending unit. Okay, I just chopped it apart, drilled it out, took a pipe tap, 1/8 inch national pipe thread, they're tapered, rethreaded it to put that smaller sending unit in. Where you see where it takes like the 1/2 inch wrench, the smaller bolt size. So that's about the best I could film. That's just temporary. See how I cut the elbow end off? Because that's where it was bad. You kept wiggling the wire and then it would work. But the old one was shot. I'll insert a picture in here so you can see what the guts look like. It has a spring in it. It was all rusted and corroded. Then they inject plastic around the top. I don't know if you can see that right below the red wire, the white plastic. Use a little Teflon tape, and that fixed the water temperature sending unit. Okay, then we'll stop. We'll show you where the oil pressure sender is located. Okay, there's the oil pressure sender located. The pipe comes off the block and it just fits between everything, the fuel line and the oil filter. And we'll insert a picture of the old one where you see how greasy it leaked right around the top. Right where the wire goes on, there's like the nut and a plastic washer and stuff. That's where it was leaking oil. So we were losing pressure. We had oil pressure when you first started, then it just slowly started dripping out. It actually was dripping onto the frame, so you just kept losing pressure out of the sending unit, so it wasn't showing anything on the gauge. So that's it for the oil pressure unit. That cost about 12 bucks. So it was. Okay, here's the oil pressure. Truck's warm. I had it running earlier, but that's normal, about halfway, sitting in the yard until it gets really warm. It might drop down to the O, goes back up the highway. Okay, here's my water temperature so far. Okay. This runs about halfway. You see the word normal between the M and the A, normal on a hot day. You can actually watch the thermostat open on this. Here, let me shut my blinker off. I'm pumping my blinker. Anyway, when it's cold in wintertime, you'll see the heat gauge come up, and when the thermostat opens and the cold water from the radiator comes in, you can watch this needle drop. Now, I've had people dispute that you can't see it. Yes, you can. I know my viewers trust me when I tell them something. When it's cold out and that thermostat opens, that cold water hits that block, that needle will drop, okay? And what we're doing, this is my new thermometer. I can't tell you the name of it. Trying to focus. It's setting about 140 right now. Now, if that was hot water coming out of your tap, that'd be pretty warm on your hands, but we're not quite halfway. Okay, we'll pause here. We'll insert a picture of the package that the thermometer's in so you can see the name. I'm not getting paid by these companies or nothing. I found it at a Dollar General store for 4 bucks. So, we'll pause, we'll insert a picture of the thermometer, we'll be right back. Once the heat gauge reaches about the middle of the peak, we'll get the total temperature off the thermometer, and then we'll snap a photo of the thermometer. So stay tuned. Okay, we're back. That's about normal. Okay, we're gonna go over here and we're gonna call us about 146 on the temperature, and that's hot. Well, that's hot in my face coming out of the vent. I have it set for floor, excuse me, high and low. Here, just bring it over and show you. See? This has van AC. I have it set for high and low. So that's floor and dash. That's what's great about this. If your air conditioner quit working, you still got this luxury on your heater. It'll come out of the vents. You can have it on vent outside air and heat. New cars don't actually have a vent. Okay? Like you think, like in the old days. And you got heat and defrost and defrost. Okay. We're going to call us about 146. We'll snap a picture. We'll include that there. Then we'll go off to another subject for Sunday in the shop.